In this example, I am analyzing a shrink fit joint between a gear and a shaft using SOLIDWORKS Simulation. I created an exploded view to make it easier to select the contact surfaces and to see the stress distribution more clearly. I also added a reference axis through the shaft so I can evaluate the stresses in the correct cylindrical direction. That is radial stress, hoop stress, and axial stress. As we can see here, the shaft has the diameter of 30.06 millimeters and the hole has 30 millimeters, so slightly smaller. And let me collapse the exploded view here and calculate the interference detection. Evaluate interference detection, recalculate, and you can see here they actually interfere with each other. You go to simulate, create a new study, and call it whatever you want, and go here to local interactions, and the type should be shrink fit, and choose the surfaces. And choose exploded view. And that's why we created the exploded view. Go ahead, explode this, and choose shrink fit. Choose the surfaces, and you can add friction if you want, but let me just do it without friction. Choose the fixed geometry just to make this model stable, and let me choose advanced fixtures and prevent this hole and axis to this shaft to move in the axial direction, and pin this and do the same for the hole. Not move in the axial direction. And yes, you can mesh this, create mesh, and do a fine mesh. Looks good, and you can run the study. And don't forget to add some material. For me it's alloy steel for the spur gear, and the shaft has plain carbon steel. And now you can go ahead and choose true scale. Okay, so you can see the maximum stress. One Mises stress is 577 megapascal. And this is how it looks like. You can go ahead and define a stress plot in the SX direction, that is, choose the axis that we created, and this true scale. This is the radial direction. The first one, SX, is the radial direction. Second is the hoop direction, SY, and SZ is the axial direction. Plot tools, ISO clipping, and you can see the stresses from negative to positive, maximum to minimum. You can just slide this and look at how the stresses built up in the radial direction. Go ahead, create another stress plot, SY, true scale, and this is the hoop stress, or SY. As you can see, minimum in the shaft and maximum in the hole, and by iso clipping you can see how the stresses are created, the maximum and the minimum, where they are, and you can flip the direction if you want. Hoop stresses. Create another stress plot, and the last one should be SZ. So choose the axis, choose scale, and this is the axial the stress, and as you can see how the stress is built up. Slide the iso clipping and get the feeling of how the axial stresses are. Yeah, and you can see the radial stresses are much higher than the hoop stresses and the axial stresses for the shrink fit joint.